Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Tank. Today is the 20th of January, 2022. And in this video, we're going to be covering what's happening in the charts for Atom, aka Cosmos. I'll be giving you guys my 2 cents about what I'm seeing currently in that chart, as well as where I think that chart might be going in the short to near future. And then in the middle of this video, I want to quickly talk to you guys about what's happening in the Juno ecosystem. There's some developments happening here shortly that are going to be changing a lot of things for the Juno ecosystem. And I kind of want to just iron out the details with you guys and give you guys my 2 cents about what's happening there as well. Before I jump into all of that though, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Admittingly, I am trying to grow here on YouTube. I can only do that with your guys' support. So if you're a Cosmonaut, if you guys like what's happening in the Cosmos ecosystem, if you guys like what's happening with Juno, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, because more people that see these videos, the more people get exposure to these ecosystems, and that of course is a win-win for everybody. Also, when you do subscribe, we'll have you guys know that you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and start this video off by jumping on into the charts. We're going to start off on the daily time frame on Atom's chart, and we're still using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. As you guys can see, we are currently trying to rise above and gain momentum again. We are trading for $41.20-ish. The RSIs on Market Cipher B are now trying to point back up, guys. Don't front run anything because the RSIs are a lagging indicator, so do with that what you will. It does lag behind, especially on higher time frames, but we have recaptured the green money flow right here, guys. You can see it simply displayed down here on Market Cipher B on this bar, and then I like to watch it here on the momentum waves. Of course, green being positive money flow and then red being negative selling pressure or negative money flow on the charts. Again, the RSIs are pointing back up or trying to point back up, so we have 2 out of 3 indicators on Market Cipher B showing us some really good strength. I'm waiting for a trigger wave on Market Cipher, kind of like one of these green dots that we've had before. If we get all 3 things lined up, that's when I'm going to be transferring my focus to the top side of the charts, which is Market Cipher A, and seeing if I can get further confirmation. Now on Market Cipher A, I have a bunch of things going on, so let me simplify what I have on the charts for you guys. Right now, I have a really big line of resistance here. This is this white line on the top. This is what's been treating us as resistance for some time now. That is what we need to overall conquer in the big grand scheme of things. We need to get above about $45 on the charts before we can actually say that we've broken through that resistance. So far, it's been holding up quite well on the charts. Unfortunately, I do think though it is just a matter of time until we do break that resistance. The reason why I do say that real quickly is because there's a saying in this game, you can only test resistance and or support so many times before it weakens and you break through that said support and or resistance. And look how many times we've tested that resistance, guys. We've tested it once, twice, 3 times already, 4, 5, 6 times now, and right now we are still hovering right around that resistance level, looking like we are trying to get back up there to test it once more. So again, if we keep knocking on that resistance, more than likely we will break through it. It's just going to take some time. We have to be patient. Don't front run things, guys. Patience in this game usually does get rewarded. Let me go ahead and show you guys some other things that I have on the charts. Now, if I zoom out on the daily time frame, I shared with you guys this on my previous video. We have this massive support line on the daily time frame. Now, until this invalidates entirely, I'm going to leave it up for the long haul. As you guys can see, I could even zoom all the way out and just kind of project it out all the way kind of like this and tell you guys that so far so good. We can actually just range here as we kind of lay down that base layer of support before finally stair-stepping away to the upside. And if we do, we can kind of expect something like this on the charts, slowly grinding our way up to $45, eventually getting on up to $55, and then so on and so forth in the short to near future. As you guys can see right here with this thinner white line, I had a resistance line that I'm still leaving up because it's still in play. We have not pushed away from it entirely just yet, so it's still in play. But as you guys can see, we had at one point a resistance line for the shorter time frame, showing us resistance right here. Again, we wicked up to it, then got rejected, came back down, wicked back up to it, got rejected, came back down. Same thing right here, finally broke up out of it, got rejected on the major resistance line, came back down into it, like I said in my previous videos. And right now, we have just now flipped back up into it. Now, if you guys watched my video just recently where I told you guys my thoughts on the price action for Atom, if the sell pressure kept coming on in, I told you guys that more than likely, if this didn't hold up on the charts right here, that we would break down to the 7.786 line on the Fibonacci retracement line, which is this line right here. And then more than likely, we would find support. And then I was waiting to see see if we rallied and then flipped this, which once resistance right here, this resistance line, which was once resistance for us. I wanted to see if we would flip it into support and then keep rallying up slowly but steadily. I told you guys to wait for that. I told you guys that's what I'm waiting for, and I'm still kind of waiting for that, guys. I'm not front running anything. Yes, I'm seeing a nice little bounce right now, but I want to see some further confirmations going forward. I want to see us flip this, which was once resistance, into support and then bounce off it. As you guys can see by this dotted line, which is the current price action, we are just above previous resistance, guys. I want to see us flip that into support, get some really good support coming on in, and then bounce off it and kind of just leave it in the rearview mirror. That's what I'm waiting for. Not financial advice, just telling you guys what I'm seeing on the charts and what I'm expecting, what I'm looking for. Let's go on into what's happening with Juno, guys. Now, if you guys haven't watched my videos in the past, I've been explaining to you guys why I think a lot of people should at least consider getting themselves some Juno for the long haul. Juno is a smart contract play in the Cosmos ecosystem that is doing phenomenally well ever since its launch, guys. And right now, what we have going on that I want to make you guys aware of is a new proposal. It's not released just yet for governance, but it is a proposal that is currently out there, guys. And it is this right here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It is this proposal that is coming here soon, proposal 13, to adjust blocks per year parameter. So the proposal description reads as this: the proposal is to correct the blocks per year parameter to be in line with the current network performance. So again, guys, I shared with you guys in my previous video what the infrastructure, or I'm sorry, what the incentive structure was going to be looking like for the next 12 years. And this is what that looks like right here. As you can see, the fixed inflation was 40% for the first year, then 20, then 10, so on and so forth. Of course, that's just kind of what they projected. That's what they anticipated. But of course, the market is alive and things do adjust, guys. The markets are alive. Never forget that. You always have to make adjustments. The markets are a living and breathing thing, guys. It's totally alive. So you're always going to have to make adjustments. Let me go back to my point though. One of the validators actually just realized that per the parameters that was first initially set for the network, they noticed that the blocks actually weren't aligning to what they had set out initially. So again, let me go ahead and read further on this. The original blocks per year parameter was 6,311,520, was calculated with the block time assumption of 5 seconds. In reality, this block time has tracked closer to 6.24 seconds. I'm not going to read off all the digits, which corresponds to 5,048,093 blocks per year. Changing the parameter will result in minting module change to phase 2 closer to the anticipated time of 12 months after the launch. Changing this parameter will also result in the mint per block increasing from 4.11 Juno per block to 5.14 Juno per block. So again, guys, if you guys don't fully understand it, what that's going to do is basically slow down the time actually. And then if you go back and look at the incentive structure, what they're saying is going to get us closer to that phase 2, which is going to get us to a fixed inflation rate of about 20%, which in the long term is a good thing. Again, this isn't out just yet, but if you guys go to the governance tab, whether it be on Osmosis, whether it be on OmniFix, or wherever you guys delegate, and you guys see the proposals that are out there for Juno, you will see that proposal 13 is probably right around the corner. It is being proposed as we speak. So guys, be ready for that and fully understand what you're voting for when you vote for it, guys. This, in my opinion, is good for us long term. This is good for us long term. I'm definitely going to vote yes when this comes live, guys. I hope that you guys do too. So before I end this video, let's go ahead and quickly talk about the performance of Juno so far ever since its launch. Right now, we're trading for $19.35. We're doing really, really well. Now, again, guys, I'm just going to say it one last time. Consider getting yourself some Juno for the long haul, not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys, peer-to-peer, friend-to-friend, cosmonaut to cosmonaut. Consider it. In fact, if you guys want to know why I think so in my entirety, go to my playlist, watch my video where I shared with you guys why I think you guys should consider at least getting yourself some Juno for the long haul. I promise you guys it's well worth the watch. This is Juno's 30-day chart. As you guys can see, we are doing nothing but up and to the right. In fact, this isn't even Juno's entire chart. In order for you guys to see that, you actually have to go here to the Osmosis info tab and look up the tokens here. Let's go to Juno's token and go to all right here. As you can see, when it was first initially launched, if you guys didn't get it on the airdrop, you could have got it for $3 back in October. Right now, we're trading at $19.79. It looks like we're probably going to be capturing $20 today. Also, if you guys got yourself some Juno, you guys probably already know this by now, but if you guys did get yourself some Juno and you guys staked your Juno, you guys are soon going to be getting yourself some NETA. Guys, consider NETA to be similar to Ion here in Osmosis. And let me just give you guys another visual, because visuals are very, very impactful. Ion right now, guys, let's go to all right here. Ion right now is trading for $16,112. It was all the way up to at one point $22,000, almost $23,000. Back in June, it was trading for $1,653. So just as a comparison, guys, again, I'm not trying to compare it and tell you guys that for sure this is what NETA is going to be when you compare it to Ion, but it's the only thing that we can compare it to. And if it does come close to rhyming, think about it. Think about it. But that's what I got today, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget, please subscribe to this channel. It does help me out. It helps the Juno ecosystem out. It helps the Cosmos ecosystem out. I would wholeheartedly appreciate you guys if you guys did. Stay in profit, my friends. Be blessed. Peace.